What if the next global music icon, the voice that's going to define a generation, isn't tucked away in a high-tech recording studio, or battling it out on some glitzy reality TV show? What if they're out there, right now, on a crowded street corner, just pouring their heart out for a handful of coins and the fleeting attention of people rushing by? It's not just a romantic idea. Some of the most legendary names in music history kicked off their careers exactly this way, turning ordinary pavements into their very first grand stages. Think about this for a second. A single, raw, unplugged performance on a chaotic street can sometimes have more power to launch a career than $1 million marketing machine. It's a real trial by fire, where genuine talent either bursts into flame or just fades into the city's background hum. Many artists who sell out massive stadiums today once relied on nothing more than the generosity of strangers and the sheer force of their talent to simply get heard. Their journey from the curb to the charts, it's an amazing story of resilience, pure passion, and that undeniable magic that happens when a melody is shared in the most public yet surprisingly intimate of places. Street performance, or busking as most people call it, is an ancient tradition found all over the world. It's this raw, unfiltered connection between an artist and whoever happens to be listening. It's music in its most democratic form, offered up freely in bustling city squares and along the hurried pathways we all walk. Whether it's a lone guitarist weaving beautiful melodies in a subway station, or a full band completely electrifying a park, busking transforms everyday public spaces into these extraordinary pop-up concert halls. And it takes a few different forms, you know? There are circle shows, where performers actually gather a crowd for a more structured performance, creating a mini-festival vibe right there on the spot. Then you've got walk-by acts, which are probably the most common. That's where musicians play continuously, their tunes becoming a part of the city's rhythm, inviting these little fleeting moments of connection. And in some spots, particularly in Latin America, you'll even see stoplight performances, quick bursts of entertainment during that brief pause in traffic. This isn't just about scraping together a few coins though. It's a really vital cultural thing. Street musicians breathe life into our urban environments. They foster a sense of community and make art accessible to absolutely everyone, no matter their background. You might hear jazz echoing through New Orleans' French Quarter, classical violinists serenading commuters in the London Tube, or even the unique sounds of a didgeridoo captivating crowds in Tokyo. Each performance is like a unique cultural fingerprint, a nod to the incredible diversity of music around the globe. And for so many artists, this vibrant, unpredictable stage is the very first crucial step on their journey to being known worldwide. The list of musicians who really honed their craft on street corners before they were topping global charts, it's truly astounding. These artists learned how to connect, how to captivate, and how to keep going, all while facing the totally unfiltered reality of a live, constantly changing audience. Take Ed Sheeran, for instance. Before he became the global pop phenomenon who sold over 150 million records, he was just a young guy with a guitar and a loop pedal, busking like crazy on the streets of London and other UK towns. Apparently he even slept on friends' sofas, or get this, outside Buckingham Palace during that time. Those early experiences were incredibly formative, shaping his authentic, heartfelt way of performing and his amazing ability to command a stage, whether it was a subway platform then or Wembley Stadium later on. His big break, often pinned to the A-Team, was really built on years of that groundwork. Then there's the incredible blues legend, B.B. King. Growing up in Mississippi, he started his musical journey playing on street corners for spare change. That raw, direct connection with his audience helped him develop that soulful reach that would later fill concert halls all over the world. Even the name BB is a nod to those beginnings. It stands for Beale Street Blues Boy. His story is such a powerful reminder that even the most iconic careers can come from the humblest of starts. Tracy Chapman, whose voice and socially conscious lyrics just captivated everyone, also kicked off her career by busking. While she was a student at Tufts University, she'd perform in Harvard Square. Her powerful songs about social issues and personal stories would literally stop people in their tracks. It was during one of these street performances, the story goes, that she was spotted by a record executive, which led to her critically acclaimed debut album and that unforgettable single Fast Car. Her journey really highlights how the street can be a direct line to industry recognition when the talent is just undeniable. And what about the high-energy duo Rodrigo y Gabriela? Their fiery acoustic guitar performances blending metal, flamenco, and folk first caught international attention when they were busking on Grafton Street in Dublin, Ireland. After moving from Mexico, they found an audience and perfected their unique style on those European streets before their instrumental genius took them to global festival stages. These artists, and so many others like Jewel, who also busked extensively, or Rod Stewart, who famously performed in London's subways, show us that the street is way more than just a place to play. It's a crucible. It's where you learn to engage, to adapt, to project your voice or instrument, and to connect on the most basic human level. It definitely demands resilience against unpredictable weather, sometimes tricky legal restrictions, and yeah, the indifference of the crowd. But the rewards? Creative freedom and an unparalleled connection with listeners. Those are immense.
Thank you so much for watching our video. Please hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you next time.